There is a forest in Itoshima called Totoronomori, that means Totoro's Forest, named after the Studio Ghibli film My Neighbor Totoro. The trees feel like they are guarding something. But first there was breakfast. Ayumi's parents welcomed us into their home with udon covered in bonito flakes, fresh persimmons, green tea, coffee and cheesecake. Simple things, shared slowly, the kind that stayed with you. After breakfast we left Hasami and drove west across Kyushu, from the hills of the countryside to the rugged coastline of Itoshima. Ayumi's sister Tai joined us. The wind outside kept picking up, rattling the trees and pushing against the car, and as we got closer to Totoronomori, it felt like the landscape was shifting into something more enchanted. We got out and walked. The trail curved along the cliffs with the sea on one side and the wind chasing us from behind. A torii gate stood alone, swaying slightly but holding its ground like a quiet invitation. The sea was restless, waves stirred by the same wind that had followed us all day. We stood at the forest edge, wind still howling through the branches, as if Totoro himself was blowing a warning through the trees. The forest didn't look big or dramatic, but it felt different, like it belonged to someone or something. We stepped inside anyway. Once we crossed that invisible line, everything changed. The wind softened, the canopy thickened, and the deeper we walked, the quieter the world became. It felt like we had slipped into a Ghibli film. Characters in a story we didn't fully understand, but were grateful to be part of. Chloe whispered, "This is where Totoro would live." And honestly, I believe her, because for a few minutes in that forest, it all felt real. The forest led us upward, and at the top everything opened up, as if Totoro himself had lifted these trees aside to show us the world. From up there we saw everything, the sea, the sky, the wind, still moving across it all, and us tiny, breathless, lucky. It was hard to live. That view made everything feel right size. Down the road, we visited a small temple tucked along the bay. The wind was back again, shaking branches. It was loud, but it felt peaceful. By the time we walked back to the car, the wind was fierce again, blowing through our hair, into our jackets, almost like the forest was saying goodbye. That evening, we ate sushi, warm rice, fresh fish, chopsticks, tapping quietly. It was exactly what we needed after the wind and the wonder of the forest. The dessert, sweet potato cake and matcha, the kind of flavors that feel both new and familiar. And though these shots are from the night before in Nagasaki, they hold the same quiet magic. Because places like Totoronomori don't just live in a location, they lived in our body for a while, in your breath, in your silence. Totoronomori isn't just a forest, it is the kind of place that reminds you the world still has wild, windy magic, and sometimes all you have to do is step inside.